The wild card round of the 2022-23 NFL playoffs is officially in the record books. We had some good and close games, and we're about to talk about them right here on the Tuesday Night Delight. Sports to talk about.
Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you suction it.
All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here with us on this. Phone ring. Thank you guys. I know, right? Yeah. Thank you guys for being here with us on this Tuesday night, wherever in the world you may be. Let's go ahead and get this thumbs up party going. Hit that thumbs up for us. Hit that thumbs up, man. Hit that thumbs up for us. And if you have not done it yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications. It's a little button on there that looks like a bell. It says notify. Hit that as well, man. Follow us on Twitter and TikTok. And the Real Sports really also the thumbs up really helps the channel. And let me tell you something. We really need you guys' help as far as getting those thumbs up and helping the channel out, because we're trying to come up in the rankings. So please, you're watching the show, please be so kind to give us a thumbs up. Also, man, join our sports group on Facebook, the Real to Sports group. That's where we talk sports 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Join us on Facebook, man, and please sign up for the Real to Sports group, man. Interesting topics in the group on Facebook, man. So now let me stop all the talking and introduce you guys to the Real to Sports Podcast Elite. I call them the exclusive elite, the Real to Sports Podcast panel, representing Ball So Hard University. Those Angry Birds still, they still them Angry Birds. Yes, sir, they still them Angry Birds. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the two-time Super Bowl champion, the Baltimore Ravens. It's Mr. Positive himself, Drew to the game.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Like that hat, baby. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, man.
Top of the food chain.
No doubt.
Okay.
Introducing special guest today. He represents America's team, the five-time Super Bowl champion. Where you going? Smiley, what up, Smiley? What up, Smiley? Smiley has some issues up in here. Smiley up in here. Smiley gonna get me with a copyright. No question. Also represent America's team. They are the five-time Super Bowl champion. Those Dallas Cowboys. Mr. Financial.
Yeah.
Wall Street.
Cowboy Nation, we back where we supposed to be. We back on our way, baby. Let's go.
That. Hey, copyright infringement, but I like that shirt, man, because that's what you did with them boys.
It's a copyright infringement. I'll take this off right quick, buddy.
No, you good. No, I'm talking about that nation.
Okay.
Only one nation, man. Under a groove.
No doubt.
Under a groove.
Nothing can stop us now.
I'm trying to tell you, baby. I'm trying to tell you. Yes, sir. Hey, representing Saxonville. And then, hey, I told you, boy, if you don't like it, just deal with it.
It's always the Jags.
Always, baby. Represent the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's the Real Sports NFL Trivia Champion. Rock is in the building.
How y'all doing?
What up? What up?
Good
Rock
evening.
is in the building. Rock
Good
is
evening,
in the building.
peoples. America,
Yes,
what up?
America. I thought this was America, people.
Yeah.
And last but not least, man, he is the president of the Real Sports Group, representing the Las Vegas Raiders, the three-time Super Bowl champion, Las Vegas Raiders. He's Oklahoma State's alumni, and he's in the building tonight. Mr. President, Young
Man, you
Mark.
know, man, it's a great day to be an Oklahoma State Cowboy, yo. Good to see y'all.
Poke him up.
Go Pokes.
Poke him up. Poke him up. Poke him up. Smiley. What else, Smiley? Smiley has some issues over here. Philly G, what up? Philly G, what up? What up?
Philly G.
Let me see if I can get Smiley rolling here.
Roll Tide, Philly G.
Smiley, can you hear me, Smiley?
Yeah, my be trash, man.
It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna work it out.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. What's going on?
Okay. All right. What's up, man? Say what's up to the people.
Trash, man. Yo, that's 2 weeks in a row.
You got that computer love. I am a freak, so come on and wind me up. I don't know about that shit, man. I don't know about that.
Now, big up
So, come on and wind me up.
Okay.
Tell the people what up, Smiley. What up, man? Tell the people
What's
what
going
up,
on,
man.
y'all?
What up?
How about them Cowboys, huh?
Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's get into the show.
Cowboys, huh? How about them Cowboys?
Let's go. Let's get into the show, man. We got the wild card round for the 2022-23 NFL playoffs. The King of the Mountain. The results is in for the King of the Mountain. By the way, this is the very last King of the Mountain of the season. It's the very last one. As we get ready for the divisional round for the AFC and NFC championship game and the Super Bowl. So this is the last one. Y'all know how we do. Let's get this thing popping here. Where my music at?
Mark won that, man.
We ain't gonna jinx it.
Okay. You won, man.
Okay.
I know I'm out. I went 4-2.
We just got the most important one, right? Oh, snap.
I know
Well, my friend, we meet again.
I messed
How
up
you doing?
on one.
How was your game last night?
It was. Cowboy Nation, baby.
Hey, bro, that's copyrighted, man.
We got a tie.
Oh, okay.
I would have went perfect if it wouldn't have been for y'all, yo.
Y'all both
Yeah.
if I went 4-2, y'all both had to go 5-1.
If it
Yes,
weren't
sir.
for them Jacksonville Jaguars, that's what got
Hey,
me.
brother. Next time you might want to pick us. You didn't win against us the last 2 weeks.
You're right.
Hey, matter of fact, pick the Chiefs this week. I appreciate you picking the Chiefs this week.
Please pick the Chiefs. Please, bro. Please.
No doubt.
Please.
I'm
Please,
1-1.
man.
I picked against Dallas with Washington, and I picked y'all
Yeah.
with Tampa.
So we got two kings, man. We got two kings, man. Young Mark and Wall Street, man. You guys are the last two.
What a way they in there, huh?
Last of the dying breed.
Again for the record, Drew to the game, 3-3. Philly G, 3-3. Rock, 4-2.
Yeah,
Q-Dog went 4-2. And of course, you guys went 5-1.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that the day when I woke up. I was like, two people had to go 5-1 because I went 4-2.
Right.
And I knew my two losses was the Vikings and Seattle.
Yes, sir.
I don't know about that tie, man. I think we might have to have a tie.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
The tiebreaker?
Maybe
I
like
agree.
at the end of the segment, maybe we have a little speed round trivia.
Yeah, something.
I don't think Wall Street want that smoke again.
Hey man, I want whatever, baby. We need a one-time winner. We need
Have
to
a speed
One question?
round trivia, and
How
the
about
champ
this? How about this?
is
How about
Yeah.
this? I'll concede the lead to Wall Street just for the simple fact that I ain't seen them blowing out Tampa. To be real, so since
we don't
they
want no
blew 'em out,
conceding. We don't need you conceding. I want to take my
Really
pick
don't.
fair and square. You know,
Wall
really
Street said he want that smoke, Mark.
Hey, I try to show 'em mercy, but I guess it is what it is.
no doubt.
Well, congratulations, brother. We got to figure something out.
No
We got
doubt.
to figure something out.
Yeah, y'all should do
I
like
don't have any questions on board
I
with me
agree
right
with
now.
you to the game. They should do like a little 30-second speed round. Whoever get best of 3, right? You know, best out of 3. Yeah,
Ugh.
give them 3 nights.
I had to pull
Dog.
something up real quick. Geez,
And we
got
can
me on
help
the spot.
out with some questions now.
Mm-hmm.
We can help out. We can make it happen. We can make it happen.
All right.
Leave
You
it
know
to
what?
the panel. Hey, let the panel choose
To the
question.
panel. You got it.
Yeah, let the panel
All right.
choose
Matter of
their
fact,
trivia question.
you the champ. You the champ. What you think, champ? I think you get a question, champ. And Drew to the game. You the creator of this here.
Yeah.
You got it.
Mhm.
You get the tiebreaker, host.
Damn.
No doubt.
I'm trying to get out of there.
Oh boy.
That's
I'm trying to get out of there, but that's all good. It's all good. All right, we'll break that. We'll break that tie at the end of the show real quick. No problem. No problem.
All right, word
I
up.
guess Smiley bounce those that old Wi-Fi. It's all good. It's all good.
He'll
The
be back.
evil Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
All righty, man. We are about to indulge in these six games right here, and these guys are going to let you guys know what they observed in these games, man. We'll be right back. All right, man. Let's get to the first game here. We on the live chat here. It's all good. It's all good, Smiley. It's all good, Smiley. We're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right. We're
Yeah,
gonna get
for
you
sure.
right. First game, man. The San Francisco 49ers. As they beat up on the Seattle Seahawks 41-23. And can we say now that the Seattle Seahawks is the hottest team and the
You mean San
most
Francisco?
scariest team in the playoffs right now?
San Francisco?
Yes, sir.
Oh, because you said Seattle. I was about to say.
Yeah, I was like, I thought they got eliminated.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I walked away for like 30 minutes. I came back and the game was at 38-7. I was like, what the?
Yeah.
Yeah, they oughta they scary. They scary.
Yeah, bro.
I
Brock
don't know.
Purdy. Brock Purdy, man. Brock Purdy, man, is he said the hottest 7 seed.
I think you're talking about when you originally said Seattle.
Seattle, yeah.
When you originally said the question, you said Seattle.
Oh, Did I? San
Yeah.
Francisco 49ers. Oh, well, 49ers. Okay. But yeah, Brock Purdy, man. Brock, if I mean this dude's gonna have a job. And I think he's gonna be he might be a starter for the 49ers. I mean, this dude is rallying this team. I mean, what an unbelievable winning streak, 10 games in a row, including going into the playoffs and winning. This is great momentum for the 49ers, and they look scary.
Careful, she's gonna open up a can of worms with that statement.
Brock Purdy done put a whole new spin on Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah.
He 5-0 5-0 or
6-0
6-0 as a
now.
starter.
He has
6-0
not
as a
been
starter.
Yes, sir. He has not been beaten.
Because I think they last loss came from when Garoppolo was the quarterback, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, Trey Lance had
That's what I'm saying. Ho, she might want to be careful with that because if Purdy take over the job, what are you gonna do with Trey? Did you trade it up and go get him?
You gonna have to sit on that bench.
Yeah, because if you had a franchise, exactly. If you had a franchise like that, what would you do?
Sit him on that bench.
Exactly.
All right, we winning with this guy. I'm not
There
about
you
to
go.
kill the guy confidence. We drafted him for a reason.
There you go.
I personally think around the time the league New Year hit, not to get off subject, one of them two gonna be traded.
Yeah.
Between Trey and Brock, one of them two gonna get traded.
What's wrong with just having Trey Lance as a backup? You still need a backup.
Because that's gonna be a distraction. Because you got this high first round draft pick that you literally set up for the future, sitting behind Mr. Irrelevant. The moment Brock started to mess up, that's going to be a ton of pressure on him, to try to hold the fort down. So I don't know. I feel like it's going to be too
like
big
the
of a distraction.
Brady Bledsoe situation.
Good point. Philly G said keep both of them.
Sort of.
Brock will be a 49er for a long time. That'd be
But
wise.
if Brock is a 49er for a while, then you just wasted a first round pick. You know what I mean?
I think you still need a little bit more tape on Brock, man, before you make a decision
agree
like
too.
that.
But
I agree too, but
what tape do we have on Trey Lance though?
Right.
That's true. That's true.
Not
too.
a lot.
Not a
If
lot.
I was a 49ers, I
but
would
they made a big investment for Trey.
Yeah.
True.
That's what I'm
Very
saying.
true.
I feel you on
that's what I'm
that.
going with
That's
Wall
true.
Street.
That's true. That is true.
And if I was a 49ers owner, I would definitely keep Brock Purdy because you got to look at it like this. He's winning, but he also when you win, that means asses get in the seats. That means money.
Yeah, that's true.
So I got to think about that too. I mean, Trey's Trey my dude, whatever, man. But Trey,
I think he's been fortunate to be playing a very, very weak schedule. And the 49ers have the weakest schedule in the league, probably.
Yeah.
Very weak schedule. I think the toughest team they played Kansas City earlier in the season. But I think he's, some of this success is coming from a very weak schedule. We'll see him against a real defense. Yeah, come on, man. Even his conference, it ain't a very strong conference this year. Cardinals are down. The Rams are down. So I'm not sold on Brock Purdy just yet.
Yeah.
See him against a real defense like us come this Sunday. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
I'm just saying.
That's what that is. So that's what that is. I get it.
But I'm not sold on him yet, man. I ain't seen enough. Like I said, they've been playing some bad teams, really.
Hey, you're not sold on Dak either. You didn't say that on the show too.
Well, Dak sold me last night.
That's short-term memory.
I tell you, I get that love.
Hey, look, go ahead and apologize. Go ahead.
Hey,
you on record?
Forgive me.
He said, "Forgive
me."
The
game wrong today, yo.
Now do it again. He said, "Forgive me." Now do it again.
Yes. But yeah, we'll see about Brock Purdy. I seen something in that game early on in that game. I said, "Wait a minute now." Seattle defense couldn't put the pressure on him like I think my boys will.
No, they couldn't. They couldn't put pressure on. They couldn't catch up with him. Christian McCaffrey was pew pew pew. Debo. I mean,
the crazy thing is though, Seattle was up at halftime. That's that's what make the final result even more.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I said DK was gonna have a big game. DK Metcalf had a big game.
He did.
And I love the battle between DK Metcalf and Shavarius Ward. I love that.
It was a divisional game.
I love that.
It was a divisional game. them guys know each other left and right.
Yes, sir.
So anybody could be up at half, man. But
That's very true.
you know, that longevity when it comes to a rival, like, you know, Raiders, Chargers, you know what I'm saying? Jaguars, Titans. Anything can happen in that first half. And as we all know, Sunshine until with it says second half is ours.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you play
exactly.
somebody outside your division where they ain't familiar with you, you know, everything's new. You know, all you got is the tape until you get on that field with that actual game speed. So,
oh man,
we'll see.
You said a whole lot right there, boy. You said a whole lot, and it's really ironic that these guys are in the same division and meet each other in the playoffs.
Yeah,
crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, all the teams this weekend have already played each other.
It was a bunch of divisional.
That's
exactly.
This
weekend.
That is crazy. I don't think I ever seen that before.
Me neither. Not all the teams.
I ain't ever seen that.
It shows the strength that, you know,
The parity.
A lot of strength.
Yeah.
And like T-Rock said, a lot of parity amongst these divisions now, which is good for the NFL. So
reason we seeing more because they making the divisional games towards the end of the season, which is dictating the playoff season. You know what I'm saying? That's why we getting like, you may see a team play their divisional opponent 3 times in 1 year. Like if the Chargers would have won, they'd have played Kansas City going on their 3rd time this year.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, and they play pretty good games.
Huh?
Thanks for denying us that game, bro. Appreciate it.
they play each other pretty good, Kansas City and Chargers. They play each other pretty good. That's a good game when they go at it. Yeah. Speaking of the Chargers, they took on the AFC South Division champion, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I tell you the truth, this is the 3rd biggest comeback in NFL playoff history, and I got to give them flowers, man. I gotta get the Jacksonville Jaguars. I gotta give it to them, man. Them guys, they stuck in there because I'm looking at 27-0. I'm like, ooh. Lord, Trevor Lawrence, he just throwing interception after interception. 3 interceptions to the same dude.
I ain't never seen that.
Asante Samuel was trying to get payback for all them times Clemson beat up on Florida State.
He was no bull. Hey, no bull. And he had his OG in the back behind him.
Cisco.
They had some.
Cisco.
They had some animosity towards Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne.
I like Etienne, man.
Because 1 year, the COVID year blew the game out. Trevor Lawrence and them didn't play. We didn't. Remember, Florida State and Clemson didn't play 1 year because of the COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence last year. I think it's last year. Yeah.
Either 2020 or 2021. Yeah, they had a COVID outbreak on both sides.
Man, there's no way the Chargers should have lost that game, man.
No.
Yeah. They should.
GC's in the building. New Orleans Saints.
It just ain't that way.
Who that?
They should have Wall Street.
So Street, let me ask Street this. Street, what did you get out of this game when you watched it?
I'm gonna tell you the exact time when the Chargers lost this game. He went against his nature as a coach. All year long, this dude been going for 4th downs all year long. He got there 4th and 3 with a chance to punch it in and really put him away.
Yeah.
He decided to go for a field goal. Went against his nature, and kickers do what they do. Shanked it. Missed the field goal. So from that point on, man, the football gods were against him, and it was downhill from that point on. I'm telling you. I think they only scored 3 points from that point on, man.
Yeah, he's speaking the truth.
That's what happened, man. After that, it was downhill from him. He went against his nature. And all year long, this dude went for it on 4th down. You know, I was shocked when he didn't go for it on 4th and 3 down there.
Yeah.
So
he kicked the field goal.
I wasn't, because we had stopped them before. That's why they went for a field goal.
Yeah,
when they hit 30, it's because we stopped them on when they was down in our 6.
Yeah. I still think he should have played he should have played like he played all year, man. And then the second half, you just run the ball.
They couldn't run the ball.
And that's what happens when you're not a running team, and then when you need to run it, you can't do it. You know what I mean?
They were trying.
Then you need to run it. I think they just tightened up the offensive coordinator. You know, they fired him today too.
They fired the quarterback coach and offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
GC said the Chargers might be Sean Payton's new home.
I told y'all
maybe
that
next year.
He could. Yo, Street, the only one that said that. Street,
but with them firing the offensive coordinator, I think they're gonna give him a little more rope. I think because he's a defensive coach.
Yeah, they're gonna get another offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I think
he did have them balling. That's what I'm saying.
Offensively is where they lost this game at.
Right. Yeah.
Not being able to.
Jacksonville, I think Jacksonville wanted it more, even though they were losing. I mean, it clearly says it. Jacksonville wanted it more. Like, I mean, and they was getting
that Uncle Mo, when that Uncle Mo started going against you, boy, you can just feel it. It just starts swinging the other way, and they just couldn't get that momentum back, man.
That's a factual statement, Smiley.
I agree with Smiley.
Kyle Shanahan is a quarterback whisperer. Like, I've seen that man turn C.J. Beathard into a legit quarterback. So
very true. How about Jim Schwartz is defensive coordinator for the Browns? Jim Schwartz.
Yeah, he was a coordinator for the Eagles.
Yeah,
he used to be the line tech coach.
Dougie P.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But I thought they was looking at Brian Flores. The Cleveland.
Nah, they signed Jim Schwartz. They signed Jim Schwartz today.
But hold up though, host. Word on the street is Flores is about to interview for the Cardinals job. So
head coach?
Instead of being the DC, he might have a chance to be a head coach again.
That's why I know Sean Payton ain't taking that Cardinals job, man.
Okay,
that'd be dope.
Cool.
I don't think Sean
Payton don't know what he want to do.
Me neither. I think he want to go out in L.A.
Yeah, because he stay in L.A.
Yeah, he stay out there, so it makes more sense. Yeah. Carolina, I know he's not coming to Carolina. That's on the other coast. I don't think he want to stay in the same conference.
Pisses me off, man, because
in the conference
you got a coach right there. You got a coach.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I think he's a solid coach. He just ain't a splash coach.
I'm right here in Greensboro, North Carolina. but I see these Carolina. I hear these Carolina fans everywhere I go, and they say the same thing. They like, man, I'm glad Rule gone. I want Wilkes in because Wilkes got him.
Even the players are saying that.
Yeah, like come on, Carolina, man. Like you trying to go get this person, get that person. Your coach is right there.
They're gonna find a way to mess it up.
They're gonna find a way to mess it up, Drew.
I don't know. I like this owner. This owner comes off of the Pittsburgh Steelers tree. So hopefully we can get some type of structure like the Steelers has.
I don't know, man. He gave Rule 2.5 years and got rid of him. So.
Good. That's all he needed. That's all. I like an owner that's very decisive because you see it ain't working, change. It won't work.
Was that a shot at your owner with
He stayed with Jason Garrett too long.
That's what I'm saying. Like, was that frustration in that comment?
Yeah, he stayed with Jason Garrett forever.
Yeah. Hey, Rock. So, out of your win, brother, what did you get out of this game? What was key to you in this game?
The one thing that was key, the biggest thing that was key to me was the fact that we stayed with our game plan. Regardless of how Trevor Lawrence, threw those picks, those disastrous picks, those picks in the first half. Once we scored to make the game 20 points, I knew right then and there, I was like, oh yeah, our offense about to dictate. We're gonna stay the course with our offense because the picks that he threw, those were just, they were, they were one was a bang play where they could have called pass interference, but they let it go. The other, Ashanti Samuel was reading. He was literally reading Trevor Lawrence's eyes on the first two picks.
Yep.
So, and the first pick I didn't even see, but the one where I seen him jump Evan Ingram's route to pick him off, So, but other than that, our defense, they stayed the course. And we stayed the course with our run game. We didn't force Trevor Lawrence to throw the ball 50 times. He almost threw the ball over 50 times, but we stayed the course with our run game. And you see, we closed the game out with our run game. He had over 100 yards. So.
Yeah, I like that dude, man. I really like him.
Caught them in that wing T formation. Ain't nobody know who was about to.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, and that is the perfect play for that dude. That run, that type of running back. A little
he gets to the edge.
Yep.
He gets to the edge. And
y'all got a good coach, man. You got a
Los Angeles have a problem with covering the edge in their run game. They stack up into the middle, but you can beat them running to the edge because they substitute Bosa and Khalil Mack out a lot.
Y'all dodged a bullet with that Bosa offsides penalty, boy. That was huge.
Ooh, boy.
That was huge, man.
He was offsides.
Yeah, I mean, they sacked y'all. He was barely offsides, man. I was probably even called that.
Oh,
but
I mean, based on how they showed the line, his helmet is offside. Like his helmet, your helmet's offside. That's part of the, you know what I'm saying?
He was messing up all night though. He had two personal fouls. He had two personal foul penalties and offsides penalty in the big moment.
Yeah, they got a tackle off that moment.
Yeah, knocked y'all out of field goal range in that point too.
And raising the price for Carolina. Give me 2 first. It's a good move, GC. Ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
Said Dougie P, Super Bowl winning coach. That's true. And Street just said something. Street said that you got a good coach. And Doug Peterson, man, Doug Peterson, good coach. You can look at him and he was prepared for that. I think he was really prepared for that game, bro. He was prepared.
Yeah. I like the way he calmed the quarterback down.
Yeah. And then what Rock said, they kept they playing. Even though they were losing, they kept the same formula. They just turned it up a notch. But they kept the same formula. And Peter said he didn't move, man. He was prepared. He was prepared.
We got a good lock. I mean, we got a good playmaker in our locker room, though. Like the confidence Zay Jones and Marvin Jones have, and
who big boy in the middle down there?
Who you talking about?
The big defensive tackle, man. What number was he?
Arden Key or Roy Robinson Harris?
Give him back.
Robinson. Them boys are showing up, boy.
No, Arden Key messed it up for that Miami game.
Yeah, we got 3 former Raiders. We got 3 former Raiders on our squad. Y'all might as well come join the squad, Mark and host.
Y'all pipeline for them, huh? Y'all just coach them up, train them up, and send them on Jacksonville.
Hey, I can't deal with that.
Hey man, hey, T-Rock, look at it like this, bro. This is even because y'all gave us Jack Del Rio.
Back up ETN.
I hope not. Dear God, I hope not.
Nah,
but thanks to Jack Del Rio, though. I still appreciate his time with the Raiders.
Absolutely.
Oh, Dallas product.
Absolutely. Jacksonville too.
Dallas product that got shook up by Barry Sanders in the playoffs. We ain't gonna talk about it. No post.
I knew he gonna add that in there. But congratulations, man. Congratulations, Rock, man. You go on to the divisional round to face the Kansas City Chiefs. And trust me, from the Raider Nation, we wish you the best of luck, brother.
I see my name on the Kansas City with the prayer hands and the football.
Hey, Drew, to the game. He's going to Kansas City.
Kansas City,
here he come.
Going to see Daddy.
Bro, Lil Duval had me weak when he posted that on Instagram after the game.
Man. You going to see him, man. I said, me and Mark, we with y'all. We try to see, bro.
Even though you shut down the call.
Whatever you need from us, bro. Whatever you need from us, you got it.
Hey, host.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my bad. You can go ahead and go to Drew.
No. Go ahead. What you going to say?
I was going to say, you notice how, like, the 3 biggest comebacks in NFL playoff history all have teams from the AFC South in there.
Very true.
The Oilers blowing that game against the Bills.
Yep.
The Colts coming back on that team with a good barbecue. And now Jacksonville coming after the Chargers, man.
Yes, sir.
The AFC South.
Huge momentum. Huge momentum going in.
Only is that the Oilers gave up the lead. The other 2, Colts and us, we fought back.
Colts gave up lead with Minnesota.
Yeah, in the regular season this year. That was crazy. That 30 points.
Holy smoke.
But on to the next one.
Drew, to the game. What you think about that game, bro, before we move on?
Man, I tell you, that had I had said it earlier in the previous show. That was the game that I was most looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't under-deliver. You know what I mean?
It did.
It had the early drama, lots of expectations, it had a unbelievable lead, and the Chargers thought they had that thing won. They was looking forward to next week.
Thanks.
And then it settled in. Dougie P had them boys ready. That defense, Arden Key, Josh Allen, Walker, they was all ready for it. Cisco was back there. Then that offense started clicking. ETN just was remarkable. Trevor Lawrence was unflappable in the second half, and just they put their hard hats on and they went to work. You know what I mean? So no lead is safe in the NFL.
Facts.
No.
Say it again one more time, Drew.
No lead is safe in the NFL.
Yes.
At all.
At all. Yes, sir. I
Totally
agree with that. Deal with it, baby.
Reason being is you get too many possessions.
Yes, sir.
You put a team 3 and out.
You give them confidence, man. Like no joke, man. Like that's a dangerous team moving forward. That's a very dangerous team moving forward. Because now, I mean, they already playing with house money. Ain't nobody else expect them to be there but them. The Jacksonville Jaguar Nation. That's it. They the only ones that gave themselves a chance, and now everybody else is bearing witness to it. And after overcoming that big lead or that big deficit, like they don't care, man. Like who we playing next week? Let's go.
Yeah, momentum. That is momentum right there. What you got, Mark?
So I got a quick question for y'all, because this has been like a common theme this season, especially for me and you, host. Like, who do you blame more for blowing a big lead like that? Do you blame the offense or do you blame the defense? Because you had a 27-point lead at halftime.
I blame the offense.
Yeah, I blame
100%. 100%. Because the defense is really what helped you get that lead.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's up to you to run that 4-minute offense every time you get the ball. Run that clock out. You know what I mean?
I agree with Street.
It's a catch-22. It's a catch-22 with that, though, man.
Facts. But I agree with Street on that because he dead right on it. He dead right on that.
That's 50-50, man. You know, offense still got to keep plugging away, and then they got to know when to grind it out, slow down the clock, milk all them play calls, and the defense got to stay aggressive. They just got to keep that heat going.
You cannot be throwing all those incomplete passes that they were throwing, man. You just can't do that. You got to run the ball. You got to throw little screens. You got to keep that clock moving at all times.
Moving. Yes,
you out there coming out there throwing 3 straight incompletions. You can't do that. Come back next time, throw 3 straight more incompletions.
Yeah.
That's what killed them, man.
So can we say in closing, the Chargers shot themselves in the foot?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think they lost it more than Jacksonville wanted.
That's what I said. I think Jacksonville really wanted that game. They didn't want to lose. Look how far they came. No offense, Rock, but y'all was garbage these last couple of years.
Hey,
but they wanted it, bro.
I know that. I still been.
but you know what though? But you know what though? I say it every year. I said it in the show last year too. The lowest ranked team is the most dangerous team in the playoffs. They are the most dangerous. I ain't gonna say they ain't got nothing to lose, but they feel like they disrespected.
We are the lowest seed in the because we the fourth.
Exactly.
Seed. It's down to the top 4.
But to put a bow on it, I think this is really a testament to the entire Jaguars organization. Like a year ago, y'all was preparing for the first overall pick in the draft, and now a year later, you in the divisional round of the playoffs. That's a huge testament to y'all.
It's one of the best turnarounds in NFL history,
if not the best.
Yeah, because no team has ever had 3 straight years of having the first pick in the draft.
I remember when y'all was 1-15.
Yeah, when Gardner Minshew only won us that one game against the Colts.
Look at them now, bro. Man. That's a man.
Y'all trying to do what my Cowboys did in the 90s.
Oh, here we go.
There you go. Well, we about to get there. We about to get there, Street. We headed that way. Next game we had an AFC East division game. Man, flooded with turnovers. I watched this game. Flooded with turnovers. Buffalo Bills, man, they escaped the Miami Dolphins by the score of 34-31. I got to give it to the Dolphins, man. They played a hell of a game. The defense really held them down, boy, because I know that defense. You can see them on the sideline. Man, they was gassed out, but they proved themselves, man. Josh Allen, man. Look, I'm gonna say this right now while we're in the wild card division. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm a little shaky on Buffalo. I know they Super Bowl quote unquote favorites to win. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know watching that game. I like Josh Allen. I don't know, man.
Make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, man. I just got a lot of I got a lot of doubt in them now. Miami's a good team. I ain't gonna say they're supposed to smash them, but this is very close. And Josh Allen with the decision that he was making, I don't know, man. You can't go to Kansas City or Cincinnati or Baltimore or anywhere else in that division and make decisions like that. You barely got through. I don't know. I don't know, bro. What you think, Mr. President?
I know the answer to that question. And it's involving our good friend Mr. D-Rag, who's probably on cloud 9 right now. But you notice how, like, before Brian Daboll got to Josh Allen, he had this same problem. Like, he was a very gifted quarterback, but he turned the ball over quite a bit. When Daboll got there and became the OC, that kind of went away. Daboll had tightened up his game. He was playing better. Now Dayball's gone again, and it's kind of back to what we saw before with Josh Allen. So
leading the league in interceptions.
Yeah, exactly.
And surprisingly, his franchise didn't bench him and send him home. It's crazy. But I think in regards to him, I don't know what kind of moves Sean McDermott is going to make, but I think they would probably be wise to probably get like an extra quarterback coach or a new quarterback coach in there over the offseason, kind of help him tighten up some of the mechanics and that decision making.
That's a good idea, man. That's a real good idea because no, I don't know. What you think, Rob?
To piggyback on what Mark said about Brian Daboll being a good quarterback guru, if you notice, now that he's not with Josh Allen, he turning Daniel Jones into Josh Allen. Daniel Jones is slowly bringing his interceptions and that turnover, the fumbles. He protecting the football more. He running the read option. Like, and this is crazy because this man went to Duke University, played quarterback for Duke University, and did not scramble. I mean, he scrambled when he was at Duke.
I told D-Rec the same thing today.
He was in the pocket for David Cutcliffe at Duke University.
Yes, sir.
Him being able to run like he's running now, that's somewhat what Josh Allen was doing under Brian Daboll.
That's true.
I look at it like, I mean, I wasn't never sold on Josh Allen from the beginning because he went to Wyoming, but they just said he just had a big arm. But against D1 talent, when he was in Wyoming, he shit the bed. Excuse my language. I know we live, but yeah.
No, he shit the bed.
So
what it is.
It's just that in the NFL, they anointed him the next guy because of the simple fact of how huge his arm talent is. But everyone knows that Patrick Mahomes is the number one guy in the NFL right now, as far as the best quarterback in the league. So, you know what I'm saying? See, Philly G just said that about. I think that's about Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
So,
Drew to the game.
Yeah,
I've been saying Bill Daniel Jones. Boy. All right, Drew to the game. What you get out of that Buffalo Miami game?
And again, you got division rivals. They're familiar with each other. First 2 games this season they played, it was a one-score game. One-score game that ended it. I think Miami took the first one. They had Tua, and it was Miami was hot. South Beach was hot. And then you take Tua throughout the season with the injuries, and they was in it to the end at the end of that game, the second game where they lost, and then bring in Skylar Thompson, the Kansas State Wildcat,
Who?
Every snap I seen this Joker, he was quick throw to the right, quick throw to the right, quick throw to the right. And if you watched it, McDaniels was calling the jet sweep or the motion in the same direction every time, and all he was doing, as he should as a play caller, he's setting it up. He's conditioning that defense to see this. This is where we're going. See this. This is where we're going. You can always be fooled by your eyes when you're watching the game if you're not paying attention, and it happens with professionals as well, because they went back the other way and they got them. Each time they was just popping them and popping them. But a division rival where they're familiar with each other could go any way, man. It could go any way. But I think that Josh Allen, man, he has been anointed. You know, they've already crowned him. You know, you want to crown him, crown him.
Word.
Like,
R.I.P. Denny Green.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Denny Green.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the day, man, you don't clean that stuff up, it's gonna be trouble, man. It's gonna be trouble. And I think they'll fare better with the turnovers when it comes to their next week's matchup against Cincinnati. I don't think Josh Allen will make the same mistakes, but I also think that he may use his legs more than he did against Miami. And I was surprised that he didn't use his legs as much against Miami. I think he had like 35 or 36 yards rushing. You know, you spread them out, you know, like they usually do. And, you know, it dictates that speed with, you know, Stephon Diggs, Gabriel Davis, McKenzie. What's your boy name?
Cole Beasley was getting
Cole Beasley stepped back in there. You know, you got all them cats, you know, turning their back and sprinting downfield. That's when the quarterback should run. And that wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. And I'll tell you right now, you know, with this week's matchup coming up, they don't have DBs that can run like that. So they're going to have to cover that blank. They're going to drop back, give a lot of cushion. So you'll see a lot of stuff underneath. But I think this past week was an eye-opener. It should be an eye-opener for Buffalo and the Bills Mafia. If they want to ride this train and continue, you know, pressing forward, they're going to have to tighten up and make some adjustments. Because
you said Buffalo's going to be playing underneath?
No, Cincinnati will be playing. Cincinnati will be dropping back.
Oh, okay.
To you know, make sure they don't get beat deep. But Buffalo should be throwing underneath to start. Just to soften them up.
I got you.
Soften them up. You know, run it with Devin Singletary to give you a little thump down there in the middle.
That's what Dallas do.
Yeah, and then later that Dalvin Cook brother James, he gonna open that thing up because that boy got wheels and he got vision. He got vision. Bad boy. I look at him to have a good game next week. Big game.
You got something going there, Drew, to the game. You got something going. You got my mind thinking there, bro. You got my mind thinking on that one, boy. Street.
Yeah, man. What I took from this game is Josh Allen. You know, he just the turnovers. He's gonna have to get control of them turnovers. I don't think Buffalo run the ball enough to help balance him out. I think that's what a lot of his problem is. He threw the ball up to 40 times this game. I think that's a lot of passes. Like you said, just a tough game. Mike McDaniels, he come from that Kyle Shanahan tree, so he can almost plug and play quarterbacks in his system too. You know, they from the same type of system. So it didn't surprise me that Miami played them tough. They played them tough earlier this year, but I just want Buffalo to run the ball more. I think they will. I don't want to talk about my pick for next week, but I think Buffalo sets up well for next week. And I think Josh McDaniels, I think he's the real deal. I think you just he's a competitor. I like the way he play tough. Just got to get down on those interceptions. And I think they can help him out with that by stop forcing him to throw the ball 40 times a game. Yeah, I think that'll help him out. But I like what I'm seeing from Buffalo. The defense is solid. Just run the ball a little bit more, and I think they'll be okay.
I agree with you. The Josh got to make better decisions.
Yeah.
Got to make better decisions.
Coach got to help him out, though. Offensive coordinator got to help him out, man.
Yeah, they're lying, too, because, boy, I ain't going to lie to you. Miami was getting in.
Yeah.
Bradley Chubb was eating.
Facts. They was getting in, bro. The Dolphins defense kept them in the game.
Man, Singletary was averaging 4.8 yards a carry, man.
Mm-hmm.
They only gave it to him 10 times, though.
Yeah.
You
Devin
know?
Singletary, right?
Yeah.
Where he been at?
They don't give him the ball.
They don't give him the ball. They do not give him the ball because they got Josh.
They let Josh run it.
So in closing, Rock, true to the game, Mark Street. If Tua was there, would this game be different?
Yes,
definitely.
Yes, and that was going to be my big takeaway from the game. Like looking at it from the Miami side, definitely piggybacking up what Wall Street said. I give a ton of credit to the Mike McDaniel because he was calling an excellent game, and I felt they would have put up more points had they had a more seasoned quarterback under center. Because Skyler was making some poor decisions, like reading the defense. He was missing some open throws. He had people running freely downfield that would have been touchdowns to any veteran NFL quarterback. But I ain't gonna harp on Skyler too much. The fact that he hung in there as long as he did in the playoffs against the division rival is a testament to him as well.
Right.
But yeah, I think without question, and this is my big takeaway as well, I gained some new respect for Tua because I honestly feel like if he would have been in there, Miami would have won that game. Just because he would have been able to make those reads and those throws that Skyler didn't, and many of those would have resulted in points. They left points on the board big time.
You got something there, Mark. If Tua plays, then this game probably would have been, probably would have been Philly G. That would have been a major upset right there. Holy hell.
Tua just got to make it through a game.
Yeah, he got to make
it. He got to make it through one.
As a consolation prize, I will say this because we talked about it earlier, just to bring everything full circle. Should Tua or Miami choose to walk away from one another for the health reasons, wouldn't it be kind of poetic if Mike McDaniel calls up his old boss and Kyle Shanahan and be like, "Hey, I see y'all got something good going on with Brock Purdy. Between Brock Purdy and Trey Lance, just one of them is available, and it benefits both of those young quarterbacks. They're going to get to basically play in the same system they were playing in San Francisco.
Want to be starting something? Got to be starting something. I'm trying to tell you, boy. You started something right there, boy.
Food for thought right there.
Yeah, he's stuck in the middle. Holy smoke, Mark. That is a good question, though. That is a very, very good situation and question right there. Holy
After we expose Purdy Sunday, you probably ain't going to want him. I'm telling you, he ain't going to look the same after we expose him.
I feel like
San Francisco going to run the ball 30 plus times on the Cowboys on Sunday.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah, they did go with Gesicki. What you say, Rock?
I said San Francisco ain't gonna put the game in Brock Purdy's hands. They gonna run the ball down y'all throat for 40 times on Sunday. Watch.
Oh yeah.
Until we
get
up
on.
14, we're gonna get up on them. They're gonna have to abandon that run.
Yeah. Debo for to put his hard hat on because he did the same thing last year. He
in that backfield when they let McCaffrey take a rest.
That's a
Debo,
fact.
get us 5, give us 8.
That's a fact. So
it's a different defense, different time. Different time.
I mean, y'all gonna have to have y'all edge. Y'all gonna have to have y'all edge playing that screen because McCaffrey too fast for y'all linebackers.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Michael Parsons a little limpy there.
Brandon, Ayuk tough as they come too.
Yeah, what you gonna do, Wall Street? You gonna put?
We gonna have to put. Ayuk playing in the slots. We're gonna put Bland on him. Our rookie that led the team with interceptions this year.
Debo this, Debo that.
But hold on, Philly G, why are you mad? This is an SEC guy. You should be happy we're hyping him up.
Yeah, right. And he going against the Cowboys, team that you don't like. What is going on here? 49ers finna whoop that 28-12. Since y'all kicking suck.
That's funny.
God damn.
Hey, Wall Street, you gotta be careful because not to throw salt in the wound, but it just adds Drew to the game how important it is to have a good kicker in the playoffs.
Oh, it's definitely.
How many rings?
Drew to the game has the best kicker in history.
But this is coming off of like how many times did Baltimore have a Super Bowl winning team, but they lost it because of Billy Cundiff, man? How many times?
Matt Stover too. They had Matt Stover back in the day.
Yeah, we did have Stover.
Matt Stover lost it for him against Brady, and then when he was supposed to go to the Super Bowl.
I'm saying, man,
that's crazy.
It happens.
But right now, they got the best guy in NFL history. I don't care about no Adam Vinatieri. Justin Tucker is the best kicker ever. Best.
The opera man.
Automatic. Baltimore called him Legatron.
Yeah, he is Legatron.
Yeah.
Had that 64 game winner, right?
Yeah,
64 against.
I think it was 66.
Yeah,
what is
something like that against Detroit last year.
Bro, what was it, Prez? Because I missed that on the question. Man, look, he's going back now. He's going back to pull it up now.
I got you. You already know.
All right. While we got Mark doing that, I'm gonna go to the next game here. We have and he is not here to defend himself.
Crazy.
The New York Giants go to US Bank Stadium, take on the NFC North Division champion Minnesota Vikings, and they come out with a victory, 31-24. Yes, sir.
To answer Drew's question, it was 66.
66. 66. I see. I won trivia. Minnesota and the Giants, man. Let me. Oh my God, where can I start in this game here? Okay, I'm gonna say I told Q Dog. Shout out to my dog Q Dog, man. Shout out to Q Dog, man. He just got his degree today. He just picked it up today, man.
Congratulations, Q.
Shout out to you, man. He picked it up, man. He picked it up today. But I told Q, man, look, and I told D-Rec, I was on the phone with both of them. I'm not taking anything away from the Giants. I'm not. But the Vikings made Daniel Jones look good.
Definitely.
They made him look like a superstar. As Chris Jericho say, a super duper star. They made him look like a star. I don't know who's the coordinator for the Vikings, but why would you play a cover 3 zone against the New York Giants? That's why Daniel Jones was running so much. And I'm like, why is Minnesota in the zone? And they don't have any dogs like that. I just didn't understand it. They was in quarters defense. I'm like, who's calling these plays?
They may have been playing like to their strength to a degree, because looking at Minnesota's like defensive roster, they roster old. You know?
Very true. Very true.
They don't have any young, like up and coming defensive players really. They got rid of like Anthony Barr and his teammate from UCLA. One of them went to Dallas. So
Michael Pierce went to Baltimore. Due to the game, got him.
Patrick Peterson, you know, all due respect, that man great beard out there. So
yeah, he's old, dude. Yeah, but he played corner. Why would you put an old guy? He's not Antoine Winfield.
Yeah.
He ain't Darryl Green, that's for sure.
Facts.
Definitely not Darryl Green.
Definitely. I just don't understand the scheme of the Vikings, because, like, again, it's not taking anything from Daniel Jones because he had a good game. But Rock said something earlier in the show when Daniel Jones was at Duke. Daniel Jones was in the pocket. I mean, don't get it wrong. He has, don't get me wrong. He had a couple runs, but he wasn't known for that. Daniel Jones looked like Michael Vick out there.
Yeah, they had design runs for Daniel Jones. He had a quarterback power, quarterback sweep.
I'm like, what in the world? But
yeah,
the Vikings did that. Go ahead, Street. What you think about that game?
I want to say they noticed something on tape, man. When they was running quarter, I had never seen Daniel Jones run quarterback powers like that.
No,
so that was surprising. But they say he's a very good athlete. But he only threw for 300 2 times this season, and both times was against the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah. So that should tell you something about about what
you killed it. You killed it right there.
Not a very good defense at all. I think it made the Giants look, Giants played them down to the wire the game before this.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's why I took the Giants. I thought the Giants were going there, and I thought Kirk Cousins, I'm telling y'all, he always chokes, man.
Kirk Cousins didn't do bad.
He didn't choke this time, though.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No,
that fourth down
Kirk
play,
Cousins was. He was
cannot
good.
throw a 3-yard pass.
He had 273 yards with 2 touchdowns, no INTs.
Empty, like my man
solid.
say.
He was solid.
He just don't never make the play though, y'all. He never makes the play that you need.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Justin Jefferson only had 47 yards. Mm-hmm. But I'm not the Vikings. The Giants is doing what everybody else been doing to the Vikings these past 4 or 5 games. Is what Steve Smith was frustrated with when he was with Carolina. You playing them over the top.
Man,
that cover 2 over the top.
When you got a big time receiver like I put Justin Jefferson in the category with the TOs, eventually go with the TOs, the Mike Irvins. You find a way to get them the ball, no matter what coverage they got going up against them, man. So I can't use that as an excuse.
I agree with you. I agree.
Kirk Cousins got to go to him.
Quarterback though.
Hey, exactly. Kirk Cousins got to go to him and say, "Hey, man, this ball coming to you.
He's
I don't care
frail. Look at the guys. Look at the guys
Cousins.
you just named. You named T.O., Michael Irvin. Them dudes was not afraid to go across the middle on them coast patterns.
So you saying
Justin
too
frail? They not gonna have him go across the middle.
I've seen him make real tough contested catches.
Yeah, I seen Jefferson.
Yeah, but
Jefferson got to get rolling just like anybody else.
He was on out routes or corner routes or
back shoulder fades.
Or what's that? The in and out route with you the stop and go.
Mm-hmm.
He don't go across the middle like that. They be sending Thielen across the middle or Osborne because they more. Think about it. Osborne first catch was what in the middle of the field when he caught the touchdown from Kirk Cousins. The first touchdown that Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, he definitely play outside the numbers. There ain't no doubt about that. But still, man, at that point, it's 4th and 8. You
Randy Moss.
You got to go.
Never went across the middle like that.
No.
But Randy, they never say Randy is covered. I can't go to him. They'll still throw the ball to Randy. Randy put their hand up. They going to him. It don't matter who.
Yeah, that's the difference. But you know the trajectory. You know.
That's what you do with Steve Smitty from the Carolina. That's what they was doing because he was so good. They just play over the top. That means, and what that is out there in the audience, a cover 2 is a cover 2 zone is the cornerback got that receiver, but he got help from that free safety, and the free safety is scheming, but he's scheming over to this way, the best receiver. So he's playing over the top. Yeah. And when you shut Jeff, and I agree with Street when Justin Jefferson, he's such a great receiver, he needs to make a way.
That's right.
You're getting double teamed because one thing about Steve Smith, he was getting double teamed and triple teamed, but he made a way.
Mm-hmm.
And my one
and
of my
quarterback got
to
throw the ball. He can't be too careful with the ball all the time. That's why Kirk Cousins got good numbers. But he never making.
He was dumping it off to T.J. Hawkinson a lot
all night, all night, man.
Straight through the middle.
Let's keep it a buck though. It's a new day and age, man. These wide receivers now ain't built like them Irvins, them Terrell Owens, my man Bo out of Kansas City. They not built like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Tim Browns that would run every route. You know what I'm saying? Inside out, your
Anquan Bolden,
you know
Larry Fitzgerald.
I don't understand why not. They can't hit them no more,
won.
So I don't understand why they don't.
These cats are Dr. Fauci approved. They want 6 degrees, 6 feet of separation. Don't touch me. You know what I mean? And then throw me the ball. Like, no, you got to get your hands dirty. You know what I'm saying?
DK and AJ Brown.
A little bit.
AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Big physical receiver.
Big physical guy. Absolutely. Megatron.
I think
absolutely.
I think that's because of the offensive schemes, like the level beneath the NFL, like you're looking at college and even in the high school level, especially. Not too many teams running a pro style offense anymore. Everything's like spread offense.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
You want a spread offense, you need a different kind of athlete.
It's the evolution. They done took the physicality out of football, so the receivers don't got to be that big no more to go across the middle like that. You got to have some weight on your back in the day to go across that middle and deal with them safeties coming down
it's
here.
Like I think what the last 3. I mean, what Mike Evans, AJ Brown, and DK are pretty much. Oh, and my bad. Y'all man in LA, y'all man in Las Vegas.
Oh, Devontae.
Yeah,
Devontae
he a big
Adams.
receiver. Yeah.
Let me tell you, but we forget another cat. I know he done slowed down a whole lot, but Julio used to come through that middle too.
He had
Julio
a
Jones,
touchdown last night too. Julio.
Yeah, Julio used
But
to come through that middle.
they getting a little frail like D hopping.
Yeah.
Now the receivers coming in frail like D hopping.
Absolutely.
And Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, even my boy CeeDee Lamb, he's not a big imposing receiver.
A little frail.
Even and speaking of Jacksonville, even Jacksonville had one. Jimmy Smith.
Yeah, he was tough. Yeah.
Jimmy Smith was tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Jimmy.
Tough. They had 1-2 combination, him and Keenan McCardell.
Yeah.
Holy smoke.
And we drafted my man from Go Pokes, Justin Blackman. He was
a beast. He was a beast.
What could have been.
Can we not talk about that one, bro?
Yeah, he's a little soft on that one.
Every time I tell people I'm an Oklahoma State fan, they give me grief because of him.
I like the Giants' chances against Philly. I know we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
I like the Giants' chances against Philly. I like teams that come into the, get that momentum going. Like a lot of wild card teams coming in to upset them teams that had that bye.
Yeah.
So I like this game.
You also personal.
considering how close
the big fish out the
Yeah,
way.
he trying to get him out the water so he can sneak on up in there. Hey,
the only fish I'm worried about is 49ers, and we're gonna take care of them this weekend.
So that's
all you need to worry about. That's gonna be a lot to worry about.
No doubt.
Sure.
Blackman was a top 7 bust. Oh man.
He was.
Oh man, he was, man.
We ain't gonna talk about one of the biggest busts in NFL history coming out of Alabama, so we ain't gonna talk about that.
Trent Richardson.
I wasn't even going to say Richardson. I was going to say D. Milner. D. Milner was garbage.
What are we doing? What is Mason Rudolph doing? Look, you're getting off topic. What's the next guy?
Okay,
let's not do. We're gonna.
Matter of fact,
let's move on.
Okay, since we're moving on, let's go to due to the game, man. It's the Cincinnati Bengals, AFC North Division champion. They get away, man. They beat the Baltimore Ravens by the score of 17-24. Due to the game, the floor is yours. Greg Roman, you better be listening. Go ahead, Drew.
I've said it time and time again. Free Lamar. Get Greg out of there. Get Greg out of there. We not gonna see on the ticker the firing of Greg Roman. You won't see that. You won't see it. There's language in his contract. There's language in his contract where he can be dismissed quietly, and the way they'll put it out there is a mutual parting of ways is what you're gonna see. But y'all all saw the game. Y'all saw it. Like, who had more rushing yards in that game?
I only saw
Baltimore.
Who had more passing yards in that game?
Baltimore.
When it came to critical plays, who made the better play calling in that game?
Cincinnati.
Daggone right.
Yeah.
When you have two healthy running backs that can run the rock and can tote the rock, give them the ball.
I agree.
Don't hand it off to your tight end to run up the middle for a first down. What is that?
The tight end.
They get handed to Mark Andrews. Yeah, I seen that.
Right? Like,
Jesus Christ, they did that.
Got stuff too.
Did that.
Yeah, he did.
Greg
He got stuff.
Roman did that. Greg, look at me now. You let us down. You let yourself down.
Tell him, Drew.
You let yourself down.
Tell him, Drew.
You want to stay in there, call it right. You know what I mean? Call it right. If it's too much on your plate, man, just pass it off to somebody else that can do it. You know?
Right.
Like, you get on the goal line on a 3rd and 2, and you're going to have the quarterback sneak it and then go over the top, but they wanted to backtrack and say, oh, he was supposed to go underneath. You should have handed it to the backs. Period, point blank. The defense held you in there the whole game. They did the same thing that they did last week against Cincinnati, and they shut them down in the second half.
I agree.
They had a little shine in the first half, and then we shut them down again in the second half.
I totally agree.
Like, It ain't on the defense. It's on Greg Roman. Period. Point blank in the story. Like everybody calling it out. You know, the play calling was horrible. I've been saying it for months. I've been saying it for years. And that's why I had to take a pause on watching my Ravens play. Because I'm just sick and disgusted of the play calling.
I talked to Drew to the game too. And was it yesterday I talked to you about that? And I said that it's so predictable. like you could. I mean, you guys are great football minds. If you sit down and watch the Ravens, right, you know what they're gonna run.
And that's
I said run. Notice I said run.
Yeah, run.
Yeah.
And that's been Lamar Jackson's complaint.
Yeah.
That's why Hollywood Brown left. He was like, you know what we're gonna do? Host, what we gonna do?
Yeah, halfback draw, quarterback draw.
We're gonna run.
Yeah.
There's no need for Hollywood there if all we're gonna do is run.
Yeah.
And then you wait till the fourth quarter to throw it to him. He cold now. Yeah. Like you can't expect to throw him passes in the fourth quarter and think he's gonna be hot. Like he been blocking all game.
Yeah.
All of them been blocking all game. You know, that's why what's his name? Sammy, he just got there last week. But I mean, like he even said something about Lamar, but he ain't know no better because he ain't been in the building long enough to know that he's been getting and limping around. But Stephen A. Smith said it, RG3 said it, a whole list of people have been saying the Baltimore Ravens play calling is too simplistic, and you know what they're gonna run. When you watch Lamar Jackson, if you rewind the tapes and look at some of last year, when he looks at the sideline, he's saying, why are we running that? Yeah. And then as soon as they run the play, it ain't 2-3 seconds, that play is done. And they're going off to the sideline. But what he gonna do? Because that was the call. They don't give him that option to, free Willy like Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers. Let me check out of this, check out of that, Tom Brady. They don't give him that option. They handcuffing my man. You know what I'm saying? And he doing more with less. You know what I'm saying? He don't have a Stephon Diggs to make his Josh Allen look better. He don't have a A.J. Brown to make his Jalen Hurts get better. He don't have a Nuke Hopkins to make his Kyler Murray. Man, I ain't even going there, yo. We got what we deserve because we still got Greg Roman. Period. Point blank in the story.
And even though you got Lamar Jackson, one of the best runners as a quarterback, I get what you're saying because I think they need to switch it up because when you had Trent Dilfer, pocket, Super Bowl. Joe Flacco, pocket, Super Bowl.
But yeah, all world defenses for both of those quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's true.
But Baltimore has a great defense though.
They had a decent defense.
Not as much as they used to, but they have a stout enough defense.
Wall Street, you saw our defense Sunday night. Do you not think that they are good enough to advance?
They kept them in the game.
They're good enough to beat up and bruise Cincinnati team. You know what I mean? A team that they're very familiar with. Against somebody that they're not as familiar with, I don't know if they world beaters now. They're a solid defense, middle of the road pack of defense, I think.
You ain't see the game last year?
Middle of the road.
Holy
yeah, I mean,
middle of the road.
Solid. I mean, I don't see no world beat. Solid defense, man.
No, you
ain't no Dallas defense. Ain't no Cowboy defense.
Look. Hey, had we had to go up against Dallas, you would have got that business.
I like your offensive coordinator.
For sure.
I like your offensive coordinator. I think y'all just need some receivers.
But tell you what.
What has Hollywood Brown done since he left y'all?
What has
he
Same thing he did last year. He got
nothing.
Exactly.
That's my point. He's a little small
Wall Street
receiver. Yeah.
How are you gonna trap receivers and you have an offensive system that doesn't allow them to shoot?
I don't think you're gonna trap them.
Receivers ain't gonna want to go there.
Name a receiver that they've drafted that they brought in that's a decent receiver. I haven't seen it.
But they drafting receivers that fit their scheme to block. Blocking
receivers. Listen, they're not drafting Hollywood Brown to block. Trust me. They
drafted Hollywood Brown because he was cool with he grew up with Lamar Jackson.
Well, they shouldn't do that.
Listen, this is the result.
When we did throw to Hollywood, Hollywood was doing his thing. He just wasn't getting enough. You throwing a rock like 40 times a year.
He's a one-trick pony, man. He's a go.
They even had Dez Bryant in the building.
Come on, that was an aging Dez, man. Dez was well past his prime.
But this is the results of Greg Roman's office. Now, J.K. Dobbins, listen to this. J.K. Dobbins, 13 attempts, 62 yards. Tyler Huntley, 9 attempts, 54 yards. Gus Edwards, 12 attempts, 39 yards. Look at that. Your quarterback got 54 yards. Your quarterback got as much as your running back.
The quarterback broke a long
but
run.
Even in saying that,
why
man,
though? Why
he had them poised to win that game? If the quarterback would have stayed low, because they were going to push him from the back, he would have got in there. He didn't want to try to jump up and put the ball over.
True.
And he got knocked out.
He seen Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, he seen Trevor Lawrence do it with that long arm.
He wasn't getting in there.
Yeah, he was getting in there, man.
Not from that far.
He wasn't that far.
He like on the 2 yard line.
You look, all his blockers was low. He tried to jump over.
Exactly.
He got knocked back by his own block.
I agree with you, Street.
A 2-yard quarterback sneak go low at the goal line. I've never seen that.
Lamar Jackson was
man.
Lamar Jackson ran to the outside.
I agree with you to the game.
I think they would have got in there, man. I really do.
He
but even if they wouldn't have got in there, they wouldn't have fumbled it like he did. He fumbled the ball. That was the game right there.
The dude,
that's true.
Yeah, the dude took the ball out of his hands.
He knocked it right out of his hand. He's sticking the ball. I just think he had him poised to win, even with Greg Roman offense. Y'all were poised to win that game, man.
But it was still trash play calling. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. It was trash play calling. It's trash play.
Is. Hey,
my
man is here, y'all. My man is here.
Yeah, I see him.
Drunk is here. I'm gonna tell you, boy, when Drunk get up in here, things change. Drunk said J.K. Dobbins been overrated, but them injuries hit it.
Drunk right now.
Drunk beat is on it.
Drunk is my man, but he drunk right now.
I ran out of work to see Q-Dog reaction to the Vikings, and Q-Dog ain't even here. I'm sick. Oh yeah, Q-Dog, he works at night. He works on weeknights.
Q-Dog sick too right now, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he real sick.
Yeah, he was a little toe up, bro.
My man.
He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it, man. So, but man, we got one last game here. One last game, and we're gonna get on out of here. And we all know what this is. The Dallas Cowboys. Boy, they put a whooping on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers by the score of 31-14, man. And I watched this game, and I gotta give Dak Prescott his. I said it on the prediction show, and you guys go back and check out that, man. That was a good show, man. Last Saturday, but I said it. I said the Cowboys are gonna smash the Bucs. I knew it. The Cowboys don't lose 2 in a row, and the Cowboys is a great team. When they make a mistake, they are great on getting it together, because they just got killed by the Commanders, and I mean now they that's what they do. They don't lose no 2 in a row. I knew they was gonna smash the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa just ain't. They're not Tampa Bay no more like that. They're not a powerhouse no more. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was telling my brother, his dad. I was like, everybody acting like Tom Brady invincible in the playoffs. I mean, yeah, he turned it up to a different notch, but he has been beaten in the playoffs.
Yeah,
teams that then came in and beat him. True to the game, Baltimore Ravens. They went into New England one year and smacked up Tom Brady and them in the wild card.
Smacked them up.
He has had his down. Tennessee beat them
right
last year in New England. So
I know GC. I know you don't like him.
So I mean, I was on point with my pick. I told you. I said Dak was gonna have a good game, and I said CeeDee Lamb was gonna score. It might not have been the game-winning touchdown, but it was the touchdown that put the game away.
Facts.
So,
facts.
I don't know about that Bowles in this situation. I think he was hamstrung by Tom Brady this year, man.
They fired Byron Leftwich though.
I think they wanted to set Brady down, man. He was playing bad ball most of the year, man. Bad. You know, he was playing.
This game right here,
he's a legend, no doubt about it. But this game, you could tell he did not want to get touched, boy. He was throwing the ball, turning around. He didn't want.
Y'all seen the beginning of the when he threw one on the right down the middle.
Interception.
No, right down the middle, and it was short. But he gets up, but he's kind of like trying to get. I think it was the Godwin, and Godwin. You know, I don't know. The communication wasn't there. I mean, But Brady looking at him like, but Brady, that was your fault. You threw the ball to the ground because what's the name was getting in on a semi bull rush. And I'm like, he looking at Godwin. Don't look at Godwin. You threw the ball down.
Yeah, he had a lot of balls in the dirt last night, man.
Yeah,
he got a decimated offensive line too. Though.
I know he tried to.
When you tried
the soccer slide.
Quarterback run for their life.
I do that soccer slide on the cornerback from Dallas.
Yeah, he did, yo. He did, yo. Tom Brady, man. Look, all good things come to an end.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
All good things come to an end. Drunk say I agree. Brady is in his dying Drew Brees mode, but Todd Bowles punted way too many times. Todd Bowles played safe.
He had to with Brady.
Yeah, Dallas defense was like that. But Tom, I mean, I said not Tom. Todd Bowles, he played safe. He always been like that, and he don't go for Jack. He don't go. If Bruce Arians was there, he probably would have.
Risk it.
Yeah, Bruce Arians, no risk,
no biscuit.
Yeah, risk it, no biscuit. Exactly. Yeah. And
I slightly agree with John.
I do too.
Agree with him.
Yeah.
I think Todd Bowles is an excellent defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
But I don't know, between this year and then like what I saw with him in New York, I'm just not all the way sold on him. I think to be real with you, to be perfectly honest, and I know Tampa fans probably don't want to hear this, but I think they got to go ahead and tear it down and rebuild.
Yeah, it's time.
They got one of the oldest rosters in the NFL right now. So
but you know where they messed up at? Really, is when Bruce Arians stepped away from being head coach. They should have gave the job to Byron Leftwich because he's the one that really is locked in with Brady offensively. He knew the plays Brady wanted. He knew the type of style Brady wanted to continue to play down there. Like you said, Todd Bowles being that old school defensive minded head coach, he was going to want to run a tight ship, and that's what Brady wanted to leave from. That's why Brady left New England, because he got tired of how Belichick was running a tight ship.
Very true.
But to counteract that though, T-Rock, if you make Byron Leftwich the head coach, he then becomes responsible for the entire team. It's all less time he can spend week to week working directly with Brady.
Why do we need to work directly with Brady? Brady's the GOAT.
You just mentioned how they were in lockstep.
Seen every defense. He done seen every defense.
Yeah,
every defense, and beat every team.
You really think if we was in a football meeting with Tom Brady, you think the offensive coordinator's running the meeting, or you think they letting Brady run the meeting?
Good point.
I've seen Tom Brady into a strong cussing out match with his offensive coordinator before, so I don't know.
Who won?
Who
won? Bill O'Brien was out of there.
Facts.
Meeting adjourned.
No
doubt. Hey, but I have to give credit where credit is due, man, and tip the cap to Wall Street and his boys. I don't know if they were hearing the rumblings about what was potentially going to happen with Coach McCarthy, or Dak was hearing people like talk junk about him. But I kid you not, watching Dak last night, man, he was fired up, man. He had like a huge chip on his shoulder, and he was playing pissed off.
Yeah.
So I think if he can hold on to that fire and carry it week to week, man, y'all gonna be right, at least on the offensive side of the ball.
I'm gonna tell you why he got the fire, because of, I believe it was this year when he said we'll see you again.
Last year in the first game of the season.
We'll see you again.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got the brakes beat off of him 19-3 this year. So it's like, Jesus, I can't beat this guy. But you know what? A team is weak. I know I'm gonna get him now. And what way to do it? You lost to the Redskins.
Dallas won. Like, you got a depleted offensive line for Tampa, depleted defense. Like, they was easy pickings, but I mean,
but they get paid just as much though. That's the thing about the NFL, man.
Absolutely.
Them guys get paid just as well as the guys that Dallas got on their.
You know what that game reminded me of? It reminded me of our third stringers playing against the Bengals last year when Joey Burrow put up 500 yards. You know, and they was doing their Conor McGregor walk and everything against the third stringers. I mean, you supposed to show out like that. This week gonna be a different story. They if they go up against San Fran this week and they handle business,
Glock Purdy.
I'm on board. Wall Street. I'm on board with Wall Street.
Come on, get on board now, man. Don't wait. Come on, jump on board. We got room for you.
Nah, I'm gonna use discretion.
We got room for you.
Discretion. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, shout out to the Cowboys though, man. Like I said, man, great. Y'all played good, man. And like I knew without a shadow of a doubt that they was gonna smash. I said it on the show. They were gonna smash them, man. Because again, Dallas don't lose 2 times in a row, and they are great in cleaning their mess up. They are great in doing that, and they smacking them out
coaching,
early.
man.
That is very true, Mark. Very, 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 very true. That and something that they don't get recognition on. And I know everybody hate the Cowboys. I get it. But I mean, I ain't got no problem with them. I ain't got no problem with them, man. They played good football last night. And like Mark said, them dudes, I mean, they smacked the old team. They old.
You can tell Dak wanted it because when y'all kicker was missing field goals, he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he went ham.
I love it.
Yeah, he went ham, bro. He went ham. So he wanted that game, and that's what it's all about. Same way with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They wanted it. When you want something, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Just like we about to be the number one podcast in the sports community because we want it. We want it. No doubt, man. So let's
on that note, everybody viewing, we're gonna take a quick sidebar. Help us pay these bills. Hit that thumbs up.
Yeah, man. Tell them again, due to the game.
Please subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell and share the video as well. This content is free. It's free, and we are doing it for y'all. Just give us a thumbs up, please.
Let them talk to you. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
For sure.
All right, man. Yeah. So what y'all want to do? Y'all want to break this tie real quick?
Yeah, we need to break this tie.
All right. What we got? One question or two?
I got one. Rock got one.
You got one, Rock?
Have a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. So that means I got to get in this. All right. I'm ready. Due to the game, you started this.
All right. So
hold on. You know, drunk always got to give us that love.
Scissors. Who going first?
Y'all already number one sports car here.
I'll let Wall Street go first.
Yes, we number one. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Drunk man. Man, I say, boy.
Drunk.
Boy, if I'm ever in St. Louis, bro, I'm hollering at you, bro.
Drunk.
Oh, he from the Loop. Yeah,
he in the Loop.
Say it loud. He from the Lou and he proud.
Right.
I got folks in U City.
Yes, sir. He's in the Loop right now. That's my dude. That's my dude, man. Drunk, always, man. It's always something when drunk up in here.
All right.
All right, Drew, to the game is on you, brother.
All right, so we going Wall Street first.
All right.
We gonna see if we can start this question out with a layup here. Name the last team that won a football game in Texas Stadium. NFL football team.
That one in Texas Stadium?
Come out swinging.
Texas Stadium.
Your
house.
You talking about Jerry's World?
Nah,
no,
Texas
not
Stadium before
Texas Stadium.
Whole goddamn state Jerry's World.
The last team to win one in Texas Stadium. I have no earthly idea, but I'm gonna take an educated guess. Let me see. Who closed us out? I'm just gonna say.
I know the champ. No,
I'm gonna say the Colts.
No, sir. Mr. President, would you like to steal?
No, I ain't. You can give it to the champ. The champ already know.
Yeah. Mr.
Oh
President,
no, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
You good?
He's the president. I'm sorry, Mark.
Geez, I'm thinking this is like back in.
He did, then he drunk. To the
2008.
game, turned the fire up.
I thought that was gonna be a layup for Wall Street.
No way.
Oh,
trying to
Mr.
think
President
who
not getting it?
I know that.
Yeah, because this is the time period in my life where me and football had a falling out.
We got a
I'm gonna take an educated guess
going
and say
on.
say the Giants.
Wow.
No?
It's his team.
Baltimore Ravens.
It's Drew the Game's
Something
team.
told me to pick them. Something told me to pick them.
That's food for throat.
Ray Lewis and them.
Not because I knew it.
Let me refresh your memory. LaRon McClain.
Yeah.
Rough shot.
Yeah,
100 yards apiece.
Yeah.
That game.
Willis McGahee was
Ron
a beast.
McClain ran for like 60. He had a 60 or 80 yard run or something like that in that game. Closed down Jerry Irvin Tech.
They both
Stadium.
get it rolled. Yeah. Y'all gotta give the legend VP a shot.
Yeah. And all right.
Come on, yo, Mark.
Just a little FYI in there too.
Because of the Raiders.
You won't believe the demolition crew that tore it down. You don't know where they was hired from.
No one from Baltimore too, weren't it? Damn.
Hey, due to the game. Poke the Raven.
Nevermore.
My question for Mark, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Young Mark. Name the quarterbacks that have played in the Super Bowl against Tom Brady. The starting quarterback.
All of them.
How many Super Bowls?
You gotta go on 7.
All right, so I got you. Say what? Kurt Warner, Jake Delhomme, Donovan McNabb, Eli Twice, Nick Foles, Jared Goff. Yeah, that's it.
You forgot one.
Yeah, you forgot
Matt Ryan, brother.
Matt Ryan.
So
Yeah.
damn.
So nobody get it?
Nah. Tiebreaker now.
Holy sheesh, Nick. It's on me?
So the next one wins.
Yeah.
I forgot about the choke. Damn.
And you forgot Russell Wilson.
Actually, no, I take that back. I take back what I said. I missed 3 of them. Damn.
Yeah, those are the winning ones. The winning no, not all the winners.
Yeah, I named the ones that damn.
Eli won twice and Nick Foles won. Those are 3 wins, but
Nah, T-Rock set me up. He wanted me to say that the name of that quarterback that shall not be named on the show. That was a setup, yo.
All right. Yeah, all right, y'all. Who's got to go back on Wall Street?
Yep.
Wall Street, yeah.
All right, Street.
Go ahead and win this thing.
Who was the first left-handed quarterback to be inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
God damn, that's a hard one. I want to say your boy. I know Steve Young is in there, but is he the first? Let me think. It might. No, I don't think Mike Jaworski is in there. Left-handed. Who is another left-handed quarterback? That's a good question. Think Wallace. Damn, the Hall of Fame. That's a long time ago. I'm gonna say I don't think Jaworski ain't left-handed, is he? No, I don't think he's left-handed. I'm gonna go with Steve Young. Shit, I don't know. Steve Young.
Wallace is the king of the mountain.
Yeah.
King of the mountain. Steve Young.
There we go.
Does the champ get it, or does the
president
does he? Go ahead. Y'all want to give Mark a chance?
Yeah, give Mark a chance to, at least tie it up or something.
All right, Mr. President. The 1967 NFL championship game was also known as what?
The greatest game ever played. That was the Colts and the Giants in the first overtime game, wasn't it?
What's it called?
I know it is the greatest game ever played.
No. The Ice Bowl.
Yeah, that was Kansas City and Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
Or Dallas.
No, 67. The Ice Bowl was Dallas. Won't Johnny U and the Giants won that?
Ice Bowl with Roger Staubach. Won't Roger Staubach in the Ice Bowl? Not Roger Staubach.
No,
Bart Starr.
Yeah, it was Green Bay.
I know about the
Green Bay
Ice
and
Bowl.
Kansas City, right?
No, that was the Super Bowl. That was Super Bowl 1. But he's talking about the NFL championship, and I know the Ice Bowl was in there, but I could have sworn
Cowboys Green Bay.
Oh yeah,
I knew.
Yeah, what year was
Roger Staubach? Yeah, that was.
What year was Johnny U in the Giants game? What year was that?
That was in the 70s.
Yeah, that was at
Baltimore Colts and the Giants.
Yeah, Yankee Stadium.
It could have been the 70s. Because by the 70s, the Colts in the AFC, and they specifically played for the NFL championship.
That is the 1958? Yep.
The greatest game ever played was in 1958.
I know it's stuff. Yeah.
That's the greatest game ever played. Yeah, 1958.
1958. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I'm glad we were born yet, bro.
And the Giants.
Wall Street.
My mom.
I'll give you that Wall Street.
Street.
I'll take that little one. You know, it ain't feel as good as the big one that T-Rock got, but I'll take it.
He said, Drunk said these are all final exam questions.
No cap.
That joint had all of us stumped.
It really did. I should have gotten that daggone Tom Brady one, man.
You did, but you ain't one named Patrick Mahomes.
Oh yeah. And what was the other one?
Russell Wilson and Matt Ryan.
Hell, I ain't even think of Russell Wilson. I ain't even think of that. I forgot all about it. Oh well. Lord.
Another bad play call at the goal line.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
That might be the worst one in NFL history right there.
Bro. Yeah. Well, of course, man, that's our show for today. As always, man, we want to thank you guys for watching another episode of Sports to Talk About on the Real Sports Podcast. Please remember to be so kind and hit that thumbs up. And also, man, join our sports group, man. The Real Sports, Real 2 Sports group on Facebook, man. If you have a Facebook account, man, link up with us. Okay, man, we got some really good topics and debates. Mr. President.
I already know.
Mr. Mark. Yeah, I got you. But Mr. President is ready for you, man, in the Real Sports group, man. He's there with open arms. So, man, if you got an account, Facebook account or whatever, man, just go up, man. It's all for free. It's all free, man. Young Mark is right there, man. And join Young Mark in the Real Sports group. Wall Street is up in there. Due to the Game is up in there. They come in there and talk some sports, man, whenever you want to, man. Good, really good debates. This Saturday show is canceled. It is canceled. This Saturday, the Real Sports Talk Show. It is canceled, and we will be back. We will be back next Tuesday. That is the 24th, right, Mark? Check my calendar.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
24th. The 24th, man. So we will be back for the playoffs. We will be back. We'll be back. But this Saturday show is canceled. Again, it is canceled. We apologize for the inconvenience. I know you guys is like, man, what that sports broadcast is at, man, but I just couldn't make it. I got to work, unfortunately. I'll let y'all know. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I got to work, unfortunately. And I got a game, so I'm booked all day long, and I don't want to worry my guys too much, man. So again, man, we will go ahead and just cancel that show, and we'll be back next Tuesday.
Get him, coach. Get him,
yes,
coach.
No doubt, I gotta get him in shape, boy. Woo! Shout out to Smiley, man. Smiley has some Wi-Fi problems, but shout out to him, man, for even attempting to be on the show, man. Shout out to Smiley. Let's see here, man. Mr. President, take us out.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for stopping through. We couldn't do this show without y'all, so we want to thank each and every one of y'all that commented, like, shares, tell everybody about it. Thank y'all. And shout out to Russell Gage. After most people turned off that game last night, he took a a pretty scary hit. But glad to hear that he's doing all right today. So we've had a couple of scares this year when it comes to football, and it's a reminder of how dangerous it is. But thankfully, in just about every scare we've had, the guys seen it through to the other side. So that's a testament to the NFL and their medical staff, medical practices. They don't get a lot of love for it. So just want to give them some love today.
No doubt, man. No doubt for Russell Gage. Yeah, man. Again, the show has been canceled. Saturday show is canceled. We will be back next Tuesday live here on Sports to Talk About on YouTube. And what else I was about to say? And check us out that Wednesday, man. We're gonna bring wrestling back. Talk to him wrestling as we on the road to WrestleMania. We're gonna be talking about the Royal Rumble, picking up on that, the Royal Rumble next week, next Wednesday, matter of fact. So come check us out then. But again, most of all, we'll be back next Tuesday. I'm gonna start running my mouth. Y'all know who I am, the old big mouth guy himself.
Let's go, Cowboy Nation. We got this, baby. Let's go, Cowboy Nation.
Copyright infringement. Mr. Positive, is always a blessing, man, as he drew to the game on the show, bro.
Peace and blessings.
Yes, sir. And the champ, the NFL trivia champion.
Shout out once again. Shout out to my family, all my loved ones, and
yes, sir.
To my wife and kids. Love y'all. See y'all soon.
That's right. Hey, and if they don't like it,
they can deal with it. It's always the Jags, baby.
I like that, baby. I like that. And Mr. President, no doubt.
You already know, man. Go Pokes. Forget the slow tide and the less EC. Go Pokes.
Yes, sir.
Roll Tide.
Slow Tide.
Roll Tide.
Nah, man.
Slow Tide.
Man. Hey, man. Hey, remember, put it on your calendars. Next Tuesday, well, Saturday is canceled. Next Tuesday, we'll be back right here on the Real Sports Podcast. We out.